Yo, this your boy DC the Watcher, man. Today we gonna be jumping into Jesse Lee Peterson is challenged by a Black Panther Party guest. You know, I see y'all commenting and y'all not subscribing, y'all watching it and everything, but you know, I ain't gonna force y'all and everything, but you know, hit the like, subscribe, you know. It's not what it seems, you know. I'm just zooming in on people. But yeah, let's get into it.
So the most
influential
group of people on this side of heaven, because the blacks are so angry and mean and nasty and afraid and begging and whining and complaining that most.
Let's stop it right there. You heard what he just said. He said we are mean, complaining. I mean, if you just look at really history, like, we had laws that were against us, and now them laws just went away, and now it's just laws for all. So look at how much people were able to gain when them laws were against us. It's just deeper than what everybody is scared to acknowledge.
I don't like them anymore. If black men and women had continued to get married and men led the women and children in the right way to go, would black people be in the condition that they are now?
No.
And so
we will still be in the condition that we are in, rather if we married and stuck in the household because the truth was hidden from us. We need truth. We need God in our lives. Our people are lost out here because we were taken advantage of. Simple as that.
why not go back to that rather than blaming someone else for it? Because the black people gave up their lives by giving it to the Democrats.
It's not even necessarily blaming. It's for people to take accountability of what they did to sabotage our nation, our people. That's just like if you go out and commit a crime right now. It don't matter how long it is, they gonna make sure you held accountable, right?
When under Lyndon B. Johnson, when they said, we'll take care of you, but you gotta, you gotta not have a man, you have government programs. And then,
and why would they suggest that?
Leave.
They suggested that for a reason, right?
Right.
Because
Exactly, they suggested that for a reason, because they know the hardship our people been through, and sad to say it, our people like to take the easy way out. They like to do easy things. They like to work smarter than harder, you know?
seen in the future that it would probably be a fucked up situation if they created that, right?
No, it became an effed up situation because they gave into it.
Well, you remember...
That don't even make sense. He said because they gave in to him. Well, if you look at the government system, they love to be in people's business and come up with programs, come up with secret agendas, all type of stuff against everybody, not just black people. But we just happen to fall victim a lot.
Was encouraged by
Jacob gave his birthright to his brother for a bowl of beans, a pot of beans. Yeah, Jacob or Esau. Yeah, Esau.
Where's Jacob now?
It doesn't matter. We're Jacob now?
Yeah.
He's in us. We're Jacob.
I rest my case.
We're Jacob.
He should be in the ground.
No, he's in us.
Jacob is somewhere where God knows best. God knows where Jacob at.
But listen, would black people be in that condition had not they given up the men for the government?
No, they wouldn't, Jesse.
They would not. So why not fix that situation rather than blaming white people?
It still really don't matter what he just said, based upon is, say if other people are holding high job positions, they can block people out of job positions. I mean, everybody experienced that in life. It don't have nothing to, it can be a strong racism point, or it can be a point where somebody just don't like you or they think you don't qualify for the job. It's that simple.
The only way you're going to fix that, Jesse, is with a new religion.
No.
Yes.
The only way you're going to fix that is by black men returning to God and then getting married and having children and being in control of their family.
As a Christian?
Huh?
As a Christian?
As a man, period.
No, as a Christian, I'm asking.
It will help to be a Christian, yeah.
It would help? So
Yeah.
as a Christian, yes?
Because Christianity is the best religion on this side of heaven.
And Christian?
You heard him. You heard him. Come on, man. You don't even know what you're talking about, dude. I don't want to disrespect religions, you know, but like I said, it's a lot of deep stuff that we all need to study. I'm still studying, but I know a good amount of information to help me get through life a little bit. But we all need to study about what's the truth and what's not the truth, because we all know that when it's something real, what happens? Somebody want to imitate what's real.
Is based upon Christ, right?
Right.
Right. And if you're worshiping a white Christ and you know subconsciously he's not a white Christ, you're going to have conflicting views later too.
But
you're not
Exactly. The brother's right about that. This white Christ situation. It says clearly in the Bible and in the Quran, we was made from the earth and dirt. You know what the color is. So therefore, all this other stuff is a smokescreen to keep us away from the truth.
be solid. That's why you need a new religion, because this isn't going to work. We're at the day and
what's
age,
the new
everybody
religion?
knows he wasn't white. Even the white people know it.
What religion
Jesse?
should it be?
You think the KKK would operate the same way if they accepted that Jesus was black?
What's a new religion? A black Jesus?
Truth.
How has it helped?
Exactly. Truth. The truth is the new religion, the old religion. The first religion is the truth. But you know what happens when the truth, when the real McCoy comes around, people want to copy and do several things that they wasn't supposed to do with the truth. Just like we wasn't supposed to be in slavery, all type of stuff happened. Just think about it.
People to believe that Jesus was black.
The new religion, Jesse, is man, woman, child.
That's always been around.
No, it's different. It's man, it's woman, it's all type of stuff, yeah.
But would it help black people to believe that Jesus is black?
It'll make it, yeah.
But they have been believing.
So much, I wouldn't say as in black, because the way we use black now is probably a different term to how they use black. But let's just say he wasn't white, like that image that you see around the world. Let's just say that.
For a long time, they only got worse.
White people have to say it. White people have to come out and say, you know what? This was just because every time I see, like, even the people you've interviewed, it's like you see people and they say, well, it doesn't really matter, he's a spirit. But if I say you want to get paid, right? You say you need $1,000 for your payment. I said, well, let me give you $1,000 in pink.
They said Jesus is a spirit. Jesus was a human. He slept, used the bathroom, and ate and drank.
Bills. You'll say this ain't the right color because color represents something. And if that bill doesn't show up the same color as you expect it to be, you're not going to have the same amount of trust. Even though you may trust me, what I'm saying that it's real money is just pink. But at the same time, you're going to feel better if it's blue.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you think the color of Jesus,
the truth,
will impact black people?
Yeah, the truth.
I wouldn't necessarily say the color, but I would say the truth entirely will set us free, will open up our mind.
So if they found out that Jesus was black,
no, if white people came out and said, look, he was black, we had to do it like
black
this.
People would get better.
Yeah, and white people.
Then black people stop hating white.
But that will help the ones that's really soul searching, but it's still other people out in the world that just blatantly have to change inside. They have to do that change, whether they get the truth or not. Some people can hear the truth and still it wouldn't affect them.
they would get married, have their baby, if white people said that.
It all starts with religion, Jesse.
So can y'all start saying that?
No problem.
Okay, they'll start saying Jesus was black.
Look, he want to be sarcastic and say, can y'all start saying that? Like, man, until we all wake up, we just all gonna be going through these little games that the person at the top then put out in front of our face. We all going through it.
Yeah, it works.
That's a start.
Yeah.
We got Travis there.
This 7 point says you want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. Do you believe in police brutality?
Yes.
He's saying police brutality, and do he believe in it? I mean, I'm sure we all experience police brutality. It don't necessarily have to be, once again, racism. It could be a cop having a bad day and might not like how you responded. You don't have to be a color, but in some cases, it's the color that makes the aggression even more with the cop, depending on that cop upbringing and background.
Oh.
Give me one answer or not.
From experience, both sides. I've had the police brutality where I didn't do nothing, and then I also had the situation where I was talking too much.
So all the police beat you, or just one?
It was a couple. I'm from Detroit, so I've had encounters with situations. Police, they might run up on you and just start beating the hell out of you. You're a child. You're 16, 17 out in the street. They might just.
Me personally, I never had police brutality, but I had police pushing the envelope, but they knew better on the other hand. But I never personally got beat up by a cop, so I can't say that I've been through brutality. But from me viewing what's going on in the world, I have seen it, but not firsthand.
Do that yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Were you doing something bad when they ran?
No, just hanging out. Probably shouldn't have been hanging out. Yeah, probably shouldn't have been hanging out.
In a place you shouldn't have been?
Yeah, probably 7, 8 people with you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they call it
So
gang
do you
squad.
believe in police brutality?
Do I believe it exists?
Yeah, it exists, yeah.
I believe that there's insecure white people that want to go home to their families.
How about
And we call that police brutality. And we call that police brutality.
Do you believe police brutality exists?
If it's under what I said, yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Police brutality do exist. That's like saying people do not cuss. Everyone slips up and cuss here and there. People make mistakes. Everybody is not perfect.
Do you believe that black on black brutality exists?
Most definitely.
Yes, black brutality exists, just like police brutality exists.
Like if you put any type of living thing in a small area with limited amount of resources, they're gonna be some conflict.
Amazing.
It's just what it is. If you have limited amount of resources, limited amount of area, it's gonna be, you put mice, anything, it's gonna fight each other.
So blacks are killing each other because they have limited amounts
The resources,
of resources.
and you're containing a
Meaning that
little
they
area.
have more.
Like I said, this stuff runs deep. It's a lot of black people that still need a lot of understanding, that still need to study. We can go on and on, man. It's like a scroll of things that we need. But what we don't need is people adding to our trauma and setting us up, blocking us from success.
And food and all that.
If my personal opinion, which I probably shouldn't say, but I feel like personally, one thing I would like to do, I would like to get the Arabs and the Indians out of the black neighborhoods, like period. It doesn't make sense. I'm from Detroit. I've been in the ghettos or not the ghettos, but the hoods of Decatur or whatever. And it's the same thing no matter where you go. Indiana, they're all like, hey, brother, all this stuff, and they're taking your money.
But yeah, though, man, we gonna go ahead and stop it right there, man. But yeah, I just had to chime in a little bit and throw my opinion in. But hit the like and subscribe button, man. Hit that bell, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like I said, I'm not racist. I'm not racist at all. I believe in every color. It's about how you treat a man at the end of the day. It's about your attitude. Like, I have nothing against nobody, but I will not turn the left cheek to the truth and what has been done. Let's get that clear. But you guys have a safe night, safe day. And be aware out there. I'm gone.